Hey, it's time at Dish with D. That's me. Thank you for calling this video, making yourself a priority. I am Denise. It is Monday, and Monday is weekly weigh-in and the Weight Watchers weekly meeting topic du jour. Just so you know, TB is not getting weighed currently. He says once he gets his assignment next week, he's going to get back on, but I won't see a weigh-in for him for at least another week or so. So hopefully he's doing all right. He did have his two upper wisdom teeth removed, so maybe he lost then, but he won't get weighed. So he's doing well though. So thank you for asking. A lot of you were concerned, and I appreciate that. But D, how did you do? Well, it was quite the busy week, with Timmy's ordination to the diaconate and things going on. I just felt like it was a whirlwind. It's been a week. It was stressful yet partying yet, happiness. It was a happy week. Stressful, yes, but a little bit happy. I mean, I'm happy for him. He's happy, and that's all you want for your kid, to be happy. So it's been a great week. But when I stepped on the scale, I was down 0.6. So I was excited about, there was a lot of cake in this house. I'm not going to lie, there was a lot of cake in this house. And I did indulge, but I only indulged in maybe this size, which for me, like, we all attack things differently. For me, if I don't have some, I'm going to have way too much. So if I give myself the taste and not too much of it, because, just a little, it was chocolate chip cake, Timmy's favorite. So yeah, so it's gone. There was cookies in this house. There was Mother's Day. That's right, we had Mother's Day celebration in there. The boys bought me dinner from my favorite restaurant, Bonefish Grill, for Mother's Day. We normally were going to, last few years we've gone to like Picnic Winery where they would buy some snacks and some food, and we go sit at. But with his thing and his first mass, and I thought to myself, it's going to be stressful. And again, you try to lower the stress. So they were like, well, why don't we we'll bring, Bonefish Grill home. Okay. Because we thought about going out, and you ever go out on Mother's Day? It's crazy. So I'm like, okay. So all three of them chipped in. Oh, it was delicious. There was bang bang shrimp. There was 2 different kinds of salad. There was I think it was chicken scampi over linguine. And there was salmon, and there was cookies, and there was mashed potatoes too. It was delicious. We even had pasta liver for the next day. The cookies were around, and they were like a big chocolate chunk, and my favorite, cranberry with white chocolate. So yeah, I had a whole one on Sunday because it was Mother's Day, and then maybe a piece here, maybe a piece there. Not a lot, just again a little corner. So yeah, so I definitely had a lot of indulgences in the last week. So. But I was happy. I was ecstatic with the 0.6 gain. And I've been thinking, and I said this in the live last night, if you didn't see it, you definitely should go back and watch it. But I think I might do a standalone video for like maybe Wednesday Wisdom for just trying to have a new attitude. Like, I was walking the dog, and I'm thinking to myself, you know what? Are you happy? Yes. Are you, there's always that, we're always going to want more. Like, enjoy where you're at. Enjoy the season of life. Stop stressing over food. Stop stressing over the weight. Like, watching that switch that Oprah did was not my favorite thing, honestly. But it got me thinking about what the normal is. And what, maybe it's time for me to think of a new normal. Maybe it's time to stop obsessing. Did I get those 10 pounds off? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Am I healthier than I've ever been? Ecstatically. So we got to start focusing on that. And I've been toying with the idea, and I've often said that I'm not intuitive, but I think about the intuitive eating. I think to myself, maybe listen to cues, which I've never done. I'm very structured in the way I eat, but maybe I should try like listening to those cues. So we'll see. I'm a work in progress. I'm still going to be tracking, of course. But definitely definitely track, because for me, I need to know. But definitely, instead of saying, okay, it's time for this, it's time for that, do I really want a snack? If I want, I'm going to have it. But if I don't, just because I think I should, maybe I shouldn't. And yeah, it's lunchtime, but maybe I just, just have like a lighter lunch or just some dip. Or if I have a light lunch, maybe I need a heavier snack. And, listen to how my body wants if I have those hunger things. So we'll see. But I definitely think a shift is in order for enjoying the season of life. Enjoying, where I'm at, where things are, and the positive changes that I've made. So always, like, we look to the negative. Let's look to the positive. So let's go to this week's topic. The secret is making activity more interesting. The secret to making activity more interesting. Beth Jane. Because none of us, I shouldn't say that. Some people love activity and some people do not. So how could we get the people who do not like activity to, I would say, tolerate it? So if you ever looked vast open field of beautiful piece of art or just something cool and thought, wow, that feeling of wonder and excitement used to make your next walk, bike ride, or other movement more energizing. Try this. Scout out a spot. Choose a place you haven't been to before or paid much attention to in the past. Unplug fully. Silence. Turn off your phone so you can tune into the surroundings undisturbed. Move mindfully. Notice your breathing, how you connect with the ground and the slight sounds. Find inspiration. What all around you feels energizing or intriguing? What colors, shapes, and spaces, scents, and other details are you drawn to? Enjoy the moment. If you go to a fantastic place that's beautiful, look around, smell, touch the grass. Like, for me, it's like, be happy I'm alive, because every day is a gift. And people are going through so many things in life. That's another thing. People are going through so many things in life, and here you are stressing about 10 pounds, Denise. There are bigger things in life to stress over than 10 pounds. So it's time to enjoy this. And this is a great thing. Find inspiration in everything that you do and everything that you cook. And just be inspired and awed by the things that you create. And create for yourself and create for your environment. And just live in the moment. A lot of us don't live in the moment. I don't. And maybe it's time that I should. I kind of felt that way watching Timmy up there. I was living in that moment. Like, this is a snapshot of his life that you're experiencing, that if you didn't lose weight, you might not have seen. Think about that. If I didn't seek help for my sleep apnea and lose that 100 pounds, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't see my son get his diaconal ordination, because the doctor said to me, well, if you didn't get help with this result, you'd been dead in 6 months. Not dead, definitely a vegetable, because my oxygen level was below, I was 55 and they want you above 90. My memory was, I wasn't remembering things, and I wouldn't have been sitting there fully aware of what was going on and living in, there's a picture of that they took of Steve and I looking in that awe. I wouldn't have had that. And I had it. I had that all moment. And I want to have that all moment for everything in life. And I want you to have that too. I want you to have those experiences. And sometimes I'm not saying, we should just put our journey on the back burner, because some of us need help desperately. We do. But sometimes it shouldn't come prioritize over family. Family and adventures and things that go on in life should come a little bit ahead of that. We definitely need to keep it here, because we let it go too far, we know what happens. But definitely you have to have that side eye for it. The side eye. Let's dive deeper. Bored by activity routine, tend to fixate on how hard it feels or count down the minutes until you're done, or dread it even getting started. An all walk or bike ride, rollerblade, kayak, swim, whatever, can totally shift your perspective. Taking time to notice and appreciate what's interesting, inspiring, and amazing about your surroundings, whether you switch up or your route or see an old one with a fresh eyes. It helps to focus your attention and enjoy activity more in the moment, making it likelier you'll want to do it again. It also helps you to tap into all's wells of benefits. Research suggests all's increased well-being and life satisfaction, while also decreasing stress. A small study even suggests it could lead you to choose healthier food options shortly after your all-filled experience. Yeah, because you've done that, and you're like, you want to keep yourself in the good zone, and and sometimes if the activity is like, try something different. Try a different. Like I said, sometimes you just have to, or maybe we put too much focus on the length of time we do things. For me, that's it. Like, I don't want to do that for, but maybe I could do it for 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, and 10 minutes there. So instead of being one moment, it's several little moments that don't seem as bad. Like 10 minutes goes by a lot quicker than a half an hour does. But if you do 10-minute increments during the day, it adds up to the same amount. So technically it's the same amount. It's just maybe broken up differently. And I love, like for my activity, I do Glam Squad with my team. And everyone's always welcome to join us. It's on Zoom. Everything is in the Facebook group. If you don't do Facebook and you want to come to the Glam Squad Zoom, you just message me at dishwithd@yahoo.com and I will send you the information. And what's good about that is you look forward to seeing the people. You enjoy the conversations that we have after we exercise for 20 minutes and we have a conversation. Because sometimes you need to put something good with something not so good. If you're not a fan of exercising, but you love chit-chatting with your team, that's what makes it. You have to, like, they call that, there was a thing with Weight Watchers called piggybacking. So that's a great thing with Glam Squad. We piggyback seeing each other with an activity. So we're doing socialization and a little bit of healthy walking. Because sometimes nobody wants to walk by themselves. You know, they like to walk with friends. And we do it on Zoom where you have little squares and you have Leslie in the middle. And, you know, and you do it at your own pace. So that is something that you are lacking in your life. You know, join us. It's 2:30 Eastern time, Monday through Friday. There's 2 different Zooms. Lori hosts several days a week. I host 1 day a week. I also can send you the Zoom schedule that has her days and my days and the codes to get in. I can send you that as well. And it's just, it's putting 2 things, a negative, which a lot of us think of exercise as a negative. Not everybody does. Some people love it. But I think it's something we have to do. It's not something we sometimes choose to do, but this makes it a good choice because I'm going to chit chat with the girls and we're going to, you know, talk with this and that. We're going to, you know, maybe I want to share them a recipe and I want to show, you know, and it's just fun to get together with. It's like a little mini meeting, you know, that you have daily with your people, because sometimes you're having a stressful day and you need to vent. I ate this. I can't believe I ate it. Oh, I was so proud of myself because I resisted this temptation. And you want to share it. And you want to go, great, good job. You got this. You know, we need support of other people. We're humans. Bottom line, combining all and an activity is multitasking at its best. It energizes both the body and the mind in ways that you can inspire you to move more, find more joy in the journey, and get even closer to your goals. Joy. That was my word last year. Find joy. You want to find joy in things, not happiness, joy. And if you're not finding joy in the activity you do, you need to change your activity. There's so many different activities you can do, you know, that you don't have to stick with something you don't like. And there's different ways to do it. Like this was one saying, find a nice place that you want to walk. Find a nice, and like I said, you don't have to sit there and do it a half an hour. If you get out a few times a day or you can do a Leslie in the house, you can go outside, you can walk the dog. You know, just getting more movement is the key. It doesn't have to be like, you know, I mean, there's people out there doing crazy exercise. You don't have to be crazy. You just have to move more. You just have to keep those bones moving, those joints, juicing those joints, as they say, and you'll get your goals. You know, any activity is good activity. And if you're not up to that yet, there's chair exercises on YouTube you can do something. Any movement is good movement. And you will see that you will be able to increase your movement the more you do it. You ever sit in the chair and say, I wish I can do that? Don't wish. Start trying. And like I said, sometimes it's baby steps. Sometimes it's little things that will get you to where you need to go. So you just have to keep trying. So like I said, Glam Squad is open if you are interested. So that is it. I'm going to keep this one quick today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know how your week went. How do you get weighed this week? What is, you know, you have a non-scale victory? What did the scale say? You just share it all in the comment section below. And I love the fact that you guys read the comments and you comment on other people. That is such a community thing to do, and that is lovely, and I love that. I love that you interact with each other, and that's so wonderful, and that's what a community does. You know, and if you also didn't know, we have a Facebook group. If you're not part of the Dish with D crew, I think it's called Dish with D's crew. I think there's a link in the description box below. Come join us over at Facebook. It's a private group, lots of support there. Like I said, sometimes you just need to vent, so that is open to you as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have not yet hit that subscribe button, join us here at Dish with D. Hit that subscribe. There is a notification bell. Let you know when I upload. uploads are great for the bell's good for uploads, and when I go live here on Sunday nights for the weight loss chit chat. You're all welcome to join us. It's fun. You can see some old episodes of the chit chat as well under the post lives. Like, where's that? Under the lives. They're always there. They're streamed. You'll see the comments, and we'll talk. Usually it takes a while for the comments to come up. It's usually like about 8 or 9 hours. I have no idea why, but it does. But then you'll see the comments, and you'll see where the conversation is going. So I hope you have a great week. I will see you next Monday for weigh-in. And we'll see what else we're going to pop out this week. Who knows? So I will dish with you another day. Have a great rest of your week. We got this, my lovelies.